Hey guys, tonight I'm going to read y'all a story, and it's called Upset, the Original Dark Horse. There once was a racehorse named Upset. Though he tried his best, he never was a smart bet. You see, he was a dark horse, an unknown racer on the race course, a long shot to most with no winning record to boast. Upset was born sleek and black with one rare spot on his back. He was built with smaller than the most, with as much chance as winning as seeing a ghost. When Upset lost, he did not get angry or mad. He'd congratulate the other horses on the great race that they had had. Then he would go home and work harder on his run, but always remembered to have some fun. His dream was to one day run in Saratoga Springs, where all the best horses were treated like kings. Many times Upset ran against a great horse who always ran with tremendous force. The fast horse was big and red and always let winning go to his head. Though Upset tried to beat the red horse, he always finished behind him on the race course. This arrogant red horse would brag about his awards and once said I could beat Upset if I started backwards. Though his remark made prideful little Upset sad, he knew he had more heart than the red horse had had. Dedicated and focused, Upset trained hard to accomplish his goal. He had wished to race in Saratoga since he was a foal. Finally, he was given a chance to compete in Sanford Stakes at the Saratoga meet. Upset, you are invited to compete at the Saratoga Stakes, August 13th, 1919. When he arrived at the barn, he was ready to go. He knew today he could not be slow. Then he spotted the red horse taking a bath, getting ready for photos and autographs. The red horse saw Upset walk in, and he smiled at him with a taunting grin. And he said, "Why do you even try to race, when you know I always finish in first place?" As they lined up to race, the red horse spun around and said, "I'll give you a head start and still run you down." The red horse's remark made Upset frown, but if Upset could win, he'd be the talk of the town. When the bell rang out, Upset shot off with a blast. He knew he had his chance, but had to move fast. As they came around the last turn, Upset's worn-out legs started to burn. The red horse was gaining ground, but Upset was done being pushed around. When they passed the last quarter pole, Upset reminded himself of his goal. The red horse was getting close, but Upset just had to win by a nose. And as they came toward the finish, the crowd excitement grew. Upset ran so hard and fast, it was as if he knew. The red horse was right on his tail with a few strides to go, but Upset would not let him win today, oh no. As they crossed the finish, they were neck and neck. Upset was unsure if he had won. He needed to check. He slowed down and turned towards the crowd when he heard over the speakers nice and loud, "Folks, today we saw history with little Upset. That long shot is the only horse to beat the red horse yet." When the race was done, no one could believe Upset had won. Upset was shocked. He had done it first place, but the first thing he did was tell the red horse, "Good job and nice race." Modest and humble, Upset did not cheer loud. Inside, though, he was proud. Upset was exhausted from sprinting almost a mile, but he could not help but smile. Upset had worked hard to accomplish his goal, and towards the winner's circle he started to stroll. So the name Upset went down in history. How he beat that big red horse was a mystery. Now when you hear of an upset in sports, you'll know it was a surprise winner of sorts. Like Upset, a long shot no one would endorse, an unlikely champion is known as the dark horse. The end. Night campers, hope everybody's doing good.